The Pharisees are tired. Jesus is teaching, crowds are growing, authority is shifting. And when you can't beat someone with truth, you try to trap them with questions. So they team up with the Herodians. Pause. That's like political rivals forming a temporary alliance. Common enemy energy, they approach Jesus sweetly. Teacher, we know you are true. You teach the way of God honestly. You aren't swayed by anyone. Flattery, thick, suspicious. Then the trap drops. Is it lawful to pay taxes to Caesar or not? Now understand the tension. If Jesus says yes, the Jews call him a sellout to Rome. If Jesus says no, Rome calls him a rebel king. It's not a question, it's a setup. But scripture says Jesus knew their malice. He says, "Why are you testing me, you hypocrites?" Oof, no self-reply. Show me the coin used for the tax. They hand him a denarius. Roman currency, image stamped, Caesar's face. Jesus holds it up. Whose image is this? Whose inscription? They answer, Caesar's. And then Jesus drops a line that echoes through history. Render to Caesar what is Caesar's, and to God what is God's. Mike, placed gently on the table, let's unpack it. The coin had Caesar's image, so give it back to him, but what bears God's image? You, Genesis says you were made in his image, so yes, pay your taxes, follow civic order, but your worship, your loyalty, your heart, that belongs to God. Jesus refused the false choice. He didn't reduce faith to politics. He didn't ignore earthly responsibility either. He elevated the conversation. You can function in a system without bowing to it. You can respect authority without worshiping it, because governments stamp coins, God stamps souls, and the scripture says they marveled. Translation, trap failed. They walked away silent. Now let's talk. Some of us argue politics louder than we reflect Christ. Some of us pledge allegiance more passionately than we surrender obedience. Jesus wasn't anti-government. He was pro-kingdom. And the kingdom doesn't compete for votes. It reigns in hearts. The real question isn't about the coin. It's this: whose image is stamped on your life? And who are you rendering yourself to? Handle your responsibilities, be wise, be informed, but never forget, your ultimate allegiance is not to a system. It's to the King whose image you bear. Render wisely, surrender fully, Selah.